So it's weigh-in Sunday. Headed to the gym now to work out first. So before every weigh-in Sunday, I work out before I weigh in. So I work out. The workout changes from thing to thing, and then we get on the scale and see what it says, and then get in the box, and you know. But I think I'm gonna start doing these little vlogs, and maybe they're not the full 20-ish minutes like some of the other videos, but I think that uh, they'll be helpful for me. And so I'm contemplating like doing these smaller vlogs, maybe 10, 15 minutes. We'll see. Who knows? I often tell by the steering wheel like how much space is in here in the steering wheel, and it's probably not a good measure, but it's just kind of one of those things where I'm like, oh, okay, this is a lot of space. This is because remember when I first started this whole process, my stomach was like on the steering wheel. So we've come a long way, but still more ways to go. I think I'm gonna hit back. I lied. Probably gonna hit legs today. I'm gonna hit legs. I hit back on Thursday. Hit chest yesterday. So probably gonna do some sort of legs. Probably squat a little bit. So squat and then weigh in later, probably on 4 o'clock. We weigh in. I weigh in at 4 o'clock almost every Sunday. Just kind of the routine I picked up. So yeah. This week I'm going to Michigan. So this week I'll be in Michigan Monday through Wednesday again. It's kind of like a monthly thing at this point with Transcend. So we're gonna hang out up there, do some content stuff. I think I'm playing pickleball one of those days too. That'll be interesting. I haven't never played pickleball before, but we'll see what that looks like. The grocery videos. They're coming back. This week I didn't shop at all. I just kind of went with the food I had in the freezer. I kind of amalgamated or collected some food from the past few weeks that were just left over. So use the food in the freezer. And then this week coming up, I'll be in Michigan 3 days. So probably won't shop until Thursday or Friday, and it won't make sense. But probably next week we'll try and bring those back a little bit. The following week I have a wedding that weekend, so it'll be kind of a lighter grocery week, but we'll see. I think I'm starting a new series as well, so I want to start another series about cooking with friends, kind of like the one I did with my friend's mom. Basically, it's like I go to their home, I make them dinner for under 550 calories, and then we talk about what I made and kind of share like what I'm thinking about when I'm making food healthy for myself. I don't know. It's a way for me to kind of cook for someone else, because I think like again I always say like, I like my food, but if you want to make it, I want other people to also say that they like my food too, and so that way you all get like a representation of it's not just my palate, but it's multiple palates that enjoy what I'm making or can vouch for it, as well as just fun for me to cook for the people. It's enjoyable, so I think I'm gonna start doing that. Hopefully, mid to late July, we'll start that series, like a weekly series of cooking for folks, which would be kind of fun. All right, we're at the gym.
What is this? I'm not miking up.
You never know what happens.
Brother, I'm not miking up.
You never know what might happen.
You never know what might happen. I'm not miking up.
Put it on, you never know.
For what?
We might catch something that's important.
Oh my God.
Just put it in your pocket. You never know.
I do know.
How?
I ain't got nothing important to say. I'm here inspiring the whole world, man.
Stop.
He is.
I quit this week, so I don't want to hear it.
Inspirational.
What is 2% with?
So single arm here, same arm over there. Yes, sir. Come on. Good squeezes, Sal. Good squeezes. Yeah, good squeezes.
It's so hot in here.
It is hot as shit. You want me to bring that fan in here? Pull. Yep. Pull and squeeze. Pull and squeeze. Pull and squeeze. Come on, Sal. Work. Come on, Sal. Come on. Good. 2 more at least. Go. Last one. Finish.
Fuck me.
Good shit, boy.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Squeeze, Sal. There we go. Come on. Come on.
I think 574. You think 576? No, 568.
577. I said 568. I'm going 568. 8-pound loss this week. Something real slight, real easy for the big fella.
I don't know about that. 574, 2-pound loss.
Nah, we got an 8-pounder coming this week. We had a mental health week. So since we had a mental health week, that means it couldn't have been. Well, it could have been, but
What you mean?
it could have been. It could have been, but a lot of getting on the right track and making sure we do the right things. A lot of checking in.
I mean, I quit Monday and Tuesday.
I called you Wednesday.
Yeah, but I was
I
done.
called you Wednesday.
I was done Monday and Tuesday.
Usually, it'd be when you have the 1 to 2 pound weeks, it'd be bullshitting Monday, bullshitting Sunday. Well, Sunday you be locked in until weigh-in day. Then after you weigh in, it'd be bullshit the half of Sunday, bullshit Monday, bullshit Tuesday, bullshit Wednesday. Then Thursday you be like, fuck, weigh-in Sunday's coming up. Let me lock the fuck in. And then you end up with a 1 pound loss. This week I called you on Wednesday, so I caught you before you got to the Thursday. So I'm going with a 6 to 8 pound loss this week. That's what I think. 6 to 8. Something in that range. 570, 568. That's my guess.
574. We'll see. Definitely quit though Monday and Tuesday. Almost deleted Instagram. Almost deleted YouTube.
Yeah, almost delete no damn YouTube.
Yeah.
Huh?
What would you weigh in today at?
Oh, Lord.
We gotta check. Every time I gotta make sure the scale is accurate.
Same way I was before I left for vacation. I ate like shit too, which is insane to me.
On vacation?
Bro, the whole week. Saturday, we left Saturday, like shit on Saturday. Sunday came, ate like shit. Monday came, I had ice cream for the first time since 2020. So my stomach was in shambles. Tuesday came, I ate like shit. Wednesday came, and we was on the way home. So we stopped at like Steak and Shake, I think. And I ate a burger. So I ate like shit there too. Thursday came. It was the day before 4th of July, and I knew my mom was cooking for the 4th of July. So I said, well, ain't no point in me getting on track on Thursday, so I might as well eat like shit again. Ate some chicken and some fries on Thursday. Friday came, ate like shit. And then yesterday I cleaned it up. And then I meal prepped last night. So now I'm back on track, but it was a pretty bad week. I thought for sure, I'm like, oh, I'm about to be up like 25 pounds.
But you were walking a lot, weren't you guys?
Yeah, I probably had like 20,000 steps a day. And I was working out still. I just wasn't my normal.
Working out? Okay, that was no gym there.
It was 50-pound dumbbells,
85 million reps?
I should be out of the 230s. It's ready. Hey, I was right. 567. Hey. Yes, sir. 567. We should have better drink. 567.0. Go on somewhere. I say, man.
So that was a decent weigh-in. 9 pounds total loss this week. I mean, I'll take it. This week was really quite shitty though. Right, I was Monday and Tuesday. I kind of just basically quit the whole journey. I was eating all kind of bull crap and people. I mean, Monday night, my cousin literally had to pull me out of my house to come, just like come outside. And then Wednesday, the fellas had to pull me out to come do something or do something. So it was a battle for sure. Um, so I don't think like the 9 pounds is cool, but it wasn't quality. Like it wasn't done appropriately. It was kind of done from a place of depression, not really a place of strength. And I like to try to operate with a place of like losing weight is good, but like losing weight the correct way is also important, right? Diet, exercise, doing all the things, right? I'm critical of myself not because I think it's like I'm critical of myself because I think I want to do it correctly, right? I want to do what I'm supposed to do, follow the plan, and achieve the goals in the right way. Um, we had a coach, so I was the baseball manager at Creighton in college, and I'll never forget we used to win ball games, and he would still get mad at the fellows for different reasons, right? Whether it was we played sloppily, whether we made errors, what have you. He's like, you got to win the right way. You got to win. Like, yes, we won. It's good to win, but like, we got to clean it up elsewhere. I think that's the same thing. I think about the weight loss too. Is like, yeah, this week was a win, had a good week, but like, I have to clean it up and be better in areas to be successful for a long term, right? This week is not repeatable by any means. I wouldn't recommend anyone repeat how I did this week, but we're here now. We achieved the 9 pound loss. Lock in for next week. So, headed traveling this weekend. We're traveling this week to Michigan, Monday through Wednesday. Like I said before, I hope to make the meal prep before I go. I'm not quite sure. I have a paper that I need to write for something that's due tomorrow. That I've put off the whole week. So depending on how far I get with that will depend if I go meal prep or not. I talked to the guys up at Michigan, um, and we have a solid plan B. If I can't meal prep here, we'll do meal prep something up in Michigan. Whether it's there are a few options I have available to me. I think the biggest thing is having a solid plan. The first time I went up there, I had no plan, and it was really like a vacation. Right, this is not. When I go to Michigan, it's more like work now. I think about it as a work trip, right? I'm going there to film some stuff, check in, and I'm going to do probably a couple other things as well when I'm there. But it's a work trip, not just a vacation, right? The first time was vacation, it was cool. I was meeting everyone, but now it's time to lock in. So that's the plan for there. I think otherwise though, yeah, I'm headed off to every Sunday. I go get a matcha boba tea. It's kind of my treat to myself. I usually get a matcha boba tea, and then I usually get smoked chicken salad from this little restaurant. I'm not gonna tell y'all where. I can't give away all my secrets now. I usually get smoked chicken salad, boba, and matcha tea, and then usually there's like this little Korean spot where this woman is making homemade fresh kimchi, and she's making also kimchi cucumbers. And let me tell you, those kimchi cucumbers, fire. So I try to stop by all three spots every Sunday and just pick up those things on the way home. My Sunday routine has changed a bit, right? There's always Sunday has kind of been my day for Sunday has kind of been my day for you know less strictness, if you will. It started off really bad, right? I used to like when when this whole thing first started. Sundays I would go to Skyline Chili and get it's just an absurd order, like 4 or 5 coney dogs, just ridiculous. And that was like that was the first I don't know maybe month and a half of this process, and then we had the Roosters fiasco. Never again, right? That was a wreck. And then it was I would go to Aldi, and then at Aldi I'd always buy like some BS, whether it was cheesecake, pork rinds, and like it was just like never appropriate. I've settled though on like this is a matcha with oat milk and boba. Okay, that's fine. Chicken salad, Um, again, okay, and then kimchi, right? That's nothing. So it's a treat for myself, but it's uh, not like it's still caloric dense, but not as caloric dense as scallion chili or cheesecake or what have you. So I don't know. It's a way to help me keep on track when it works. Obviously, there are times when I still fall off track, but it's the way that I've been doing it, and it's the way I'm gonna continue doing it for now at least. And we'll figure out if I need to change in the future. Right? I'm constantly looking at myself in the mirror and saying what's working, what's not working, what needs to be adjusted. I think that's critical for success. Is looking back at yourself and asking like these questions all the time. So that's what I'm going to do for now, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Cheers.